pray. He said, well, pray after this manner. He says, or pray after this manner, or therefore pray ye our what? Father. Touch your neighbor and say, he's not just my individual father, but he is Abba. He is our Father. Abba means he is the source. Touch your neighbor and say, he's the source. And so when you go to God, you have to go to him as Abba. Say that one more time. Say, he is the source. You go to him as Abba, Father. So Jesus is saying, when you come to God, come to him and let him know that he is the source. He is the sustainer of your life. He is your nourisher. He is your provider. And there is no other person like him or can do what he do. Somebody shout, Abba. Abba. So Paul says in Romans chapter 8 that we have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but the spirit of adoption whereby we cry, Abba, Father. Touch your neighbor and say, he's my Father. The cool thing about God being my Father, which may upset some other people, is that your opinion of me may not mean much. You may not think that I should have or be able to do what I'm able to do. You may know some things about me, and as a result of it, knowing the things that you know about me, you may disqualify me from the promises. But touch your neighbor and say, it's not your problem, it's God's problem. Say, it's not your problem, it's God's problem. And he is Abba, Father. He's what? My Father. And so unbeknownst to you, or even if you don't like it, he's going to bless me in spite of what you think. He's going to bless me. Oh, y'all ain't going to. Somebody say, because he's my Father. He's Abba. Father also means government. He is the source. He is the Godhead. In other words, he is literally, somebody say literally looking to colonize heaven colonize earth with the government of heaven. God's expectation is for the earth to look like heaven. Touch your neighbor and say, that's his expectation. So when we're praying our Father which is in heaven. We're also realizing when we're saying in heaven that there is no other source by which I can get help from. Amen. Now, why am I saying that? Because heaven has the source who is Abba, Father, but earth is only filled with a resource. And you can lose resources, but if you got the source, it don't matter. We gave the example of the Wonder Bread store in Henrietta. Wonder Bread store, they get their product shipped in from the plant, from the manufacturer. So they don't necessarily bake the bread at Wonder Bread store in Henrietta. They just carry the product. Now, they may run out of bread or they may close down. They may go through all kinds of stuff, and you can go to the store and you may not be able to get any bread. But if you have a relationship with the manufacturer, it don't matter if the store closed down. You can go to the source and still get what you need. It's kind of dead here this morning. Somebody say you can still get what you need as long as you are connected to the who? Source. Your job is not the source, it is a resource. That's why if they lay you off or they shut down, it don't matter. If you got a relationship with the manufacturer, he's going to hook you up with some more resources.